Hello, friends! Inherited property can sometimes lead to complete confusion of the relatives who received it. It is even more amazing to find a stunning find where you do not expect it at all and to learn amazing things about your ancestors. On the social news site Reddit, a user posted an unexpected story. There were several photos which confirmed that it was true. He inherited a 2-story house from his mother's parents. For several years, the family could not get together and visit the place, but one day it happened. The abandoned house, which had been closed by the grandmother, was opened 50 years later. Behind a modest door on the first floor, they saw an astonishing find, which surprised everyone. It was a real shoe store, which, as it turned out, was kept by the heir's great-grandmother from the 40s to the 60s of the 20th century. When she was unable to work due to illness, the store was closed and her children got the keys, but they did not dare to open the store again. On the outside of the glass, it was written "First Class Shoe Store," but it was closed and made invisible by thick grills. There were many boxes of shoes on the wooden shelves. They filled all the space to the ceiling. There were models for adults and children, men and women. Boots were side by side with shoes, boots with sandals and sneakers. For the ladies, there were shoes with heels or solid soles. The store had preserved a massive oak bench with a back where, in those early days, customers sat down to try on the models of shoes they were going to buy. The Cave of Shoe Treasures is filled with products from various factories, including those that closed long ago or completely changed their production profile. Overall, the shoes are in excellent condition. Only the rubber soles of shoes and sneakers suffered from time to time. It became very hard. Such shoes were not suitable for wearing. Many models are quite suitable for modern residents. Fans of brands such as Converse and Andy Johnson & Co. will find it very interesting to check out their first line of models. The range is great for today's hipsters. Several styles and variations continue now. All the shoes from the collection of the last century obviously cost a lot of money. It is distinguished not only by its vintage value but also by its elegance and excellent workmanship, and this despite the fact that the youngest footwear had been there for at least half a century. Therefore, the owner of the find was afraid to indicate its exact location in order to avoid burglary. He suggests that insufficient profitability could have been the reason of the closing of the store. The man characterizes his grandparents with the qualities of intelligent hoarding and the desire to preserve what will be valuable in the future. At the time of sale, these shoes really differed in style and quality, but in the modern world, they are not cheap. Hundreds of pairs of shoes are in boxes in their original form, only slightly covered with dust. The heir of the unexpected shoe store is in contemplation today. He could not decide what would be best for his family, to open a shoe museum or to sell the collection in pairs to lovers of vintage fashion trends. Perhaps he has decided both options. If you have a lucky opportunity, then always take an interest in the homes of your grandparents. A real treasure may be kept there. It will not necessarily be financially significant, but it will be valuable and interesting for you. That is all for today, friends. Share this video if you were interested and also subscribe to the channel if you have not done it yet. See you later!